Hello everybody, this is Eliz-Sha from wisdomseekers.net, and that's my logo, Phoenix Rampant, Phoenix Rising. You can find us on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, no, maybe not Instagram, and X. X hits the spot, marks the spot. So this is for February 6th, because I find doing 6-7 days a week a lot, so I move it to a few days a week. But so this is for February the 6th, 2024, and the energy of today for people who are light workers, who've been on a spiritual journey. Maybe you don't class yourself as light workers. It doesn't matter if you do or not, honestly. As long as you are spiritually inclined, you are a light worker in my book. And for people who've been on the journey for a while, or people just joined the journey, but specifically I'm going to talk about people who've been on the journey for a while. Today, it's hard. And it's physically hard. I know quite a few people who are physically ill right now as their body tries to catch up to where the energy is taking them. I know I woke up this morning and my balance gone, completely out the window. And I'm going, oh, so I did some Googling, of course. Dr. Google, bad choice. I don't have cancer. I don't have a heart problem. And because Dr. Google is probably the worst thing you can do when you have a malady. But also other people are going through physical problems. I know one lady who's been on the journey for a long time. It's very evolved. Pneumonia. And my daughter, she also is having lung problems or headache problems, and there is a lot of headaches right now and I noticed this myself. I don't get headaches anymore. I used to get every weekend I get a headache, but now I don't. But lately I've been having headaches again. So just pay attention. It feels like you're impaired in some respects, like you cannot navigate the energy. Well, what you do, the best you can do, because that's all I could figure out what to do, was ask for ease and grace. And I do believe and this is something my guides have been telling me to say for about a month or so now, where it used to be move with the river. Now they're saying become the river. So if you can become the river, allow yourself to move in and just be the river. And as it moves, you just go with it. And you'll find that your body will probably adapt much faster. You will have less stress trying to navigate. And when a rock comes up in front of you, the river just goes around, right? Where we would try to push ourselves away from it. With we become the river, it just naturally evolves around it. So ask for ease and grace. And today, specifically, go looking for the answer. Not on Dr. Google. Go looking for the answer. Because that's the card. I use the King of Cups as a masculine form of intuition, and the masculine form of intuition is going forward, looking for the answer. The feminine form is passive, sitting and receiving. One is not better than the other. Don't ever make that mistake. They're both very powerful forms of intuition. And but each of us has masculine and feminine in us, so we can adapt to using both styles, and I highly recommend you do. All right, so we're 5 minutes in. Let me see. So what what I've got so far is things are coming together. All the energy work we've been doing, all the letting go of that which no longer serves us, we are starting to come together. The little pieces of us are coming together. And because of that, we're allowing new information to come in, the Knights of Wands. And it's still really new. We still don't know how to deal with it sometimes. But it's still old energy from centuries past. From when we were Lemurians, from when we were Atlanteans, from when we lived on other planets and lived in a high vibration. All that energy is coming back. As we move higher, it is becoming a natural form of remembering. We just remember it. Maybe so we remember it by, oh, look what I can do now. I didn't know I could do that. Or new information will come in and slot itself into place. For instance, like the river, become the river, which sounds very Obi-Wan Kenobi. And if you don't know who Obi-Wan Kenobi is, you're missing out a lot. Go look up Star Wars. If you don't feel that you know how to get out of it, don't worry about it. That's when you become the river. You allow the river to make the judgment calls for it at this moment. Maybe later on you can choose to allow yourself to say, no, I'm going over there, or I want this particular thing. But if you let the river take you there, it might go back and forth and might go way over here before it comes back to what you want. But eventually, what you want, truly want, and maybe need, will take you there. There's a saying, if it's preordained, it will happen. Will it happen when you want it to? Probably not. I don't know anybody that does. I do not know anybody that gets things when they want it. And some people get it faster than they anticipate too. It takes a lot of courage to let go and let the world move the energy for you. It really does. So be in balance. Allow yourself to be courageous. What it will give you is what I've been saying. You will move up higher in the vibrations. And the wheel of fortune it's the three fates from Greek mythology in my cards, and they are putting in wisdom, but you can see they're moving up. The energy's moving up. And then we have judgment. And if you look at my card, judgment is not a negative. Quite often in the past, judgment has been a negative, but now the judgment is, it's time to call ourselves back into the light, to remember things. And we are definitely meant to remember right now. And what will it give us? This is the Princess of Pentacles. It will give us beauty. It will give us abundance. Will it give us money necessarily? At this point in time, yes, we need money. So probably it will give us some form of money. But if where we don't need money, it will give us abundance. Hopefully that has a lot to do with health. Hopefully that has a lot to do with where you live, how you live, and how you eat. And maybe with the high price of everything, you'll find a grocery store that has day-old stuff they sell for half price. Something like that. But keep looking for it. And this is a theme that's going to run through the whole year. Open your heart. When you close your heart down, things get stuck. When things get stuck, you get sick. It's going to happen faster and meaner. But if you allow yourself to be open, the energy will come into your heart. You'll look at it and go, cool, it's not mine, and let it go. Or, cool, I no longer need it, and we let it and say thank you. I no longer need you, and release. All right, so I've got to run 10 minutes. Can't believe it. Namaste. Namaste. I love you, and you I do love.